Welcome to the Ghosts and Ghouls podcast. I'm your host, Tyler. With me, I have the guy responsible for giving most skeletons an extra bone. Get it? How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. If you're new here, this is how this works. I'm going to read Anthony here a fictional horror story about some kind of cryptid, nightmare, ghoul, goblin, ghost, zombie, paranormal entity, haunted something. Could be a place, could be an event, could be a cryptid, an alien, something scary. Where I've removed the name of whatever it is we're talking about from the story and replaced it with descriptions. And then Anthony here gets to guess what we might be talking about this week. Then we'll go over its history, let's use some pop culture if any, a little choose your own adventure scenario, and finally our monster movie maker moment, where us two thick-skulled guys come together and make a movie idea. Come up with something great that Hollywood should pick up immediately and pay us millions and millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Subscribe. Just want to go ahead and say, go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe once again. Don't forget to hit the bell for any notifications to stay updated for when we post. As well as follow us on our TikTok, Instagram. And then if you want to show some good appreciation, we have links in the description below to where you can go to our Patreon to get this podcast a day early, uncut, unedited, to see all of our arguments that may not make it, mess ups that may not make it, or either
bad jokes that
don't land, and technical difficulties.
No, they land.
Yeah, you can go there a day early, as well as if you just want the audio version, we have the link in the description below as well. This is where you can just listen to just the audio, or wherever you listen to your other podcasts. We're on everything. As far as I know, we at least try to be. And I believe that is it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Ghosts and Ghouls. That's the end of the podcast right there. End of the episode. Not really. All right, so Anthony gets 3 yes or no questions to figure out what we might be talking about this week. Then he gets a little shot in the dark guess. So, 3 yes or no questions. Now, I'm gonna give you a hint, okay?
Oh, is this, okay.
Okay.
All right.
I have leaned more into place and or event for this one, not so much creature.
Okay, so like a haunting, like
possibly.
So like the Hell House or like Bell Witch and all that stuff.
Possibly.
Right. Okay. No, I'm just saying like stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
Or the Amityville. Okay. Oh, I also forgot.
What?
This video is gonna land right on my birthday.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
June 5th. Yep.
Happy birthday. We're gonna go watch Scary Movie 6.
And Obsession.
And Passengers.
And
Hold on, there's another movie that comes out too. He-Man, Masters of the Universe. We're gonna go see that too. 4 movies one day. Can we do it?
Goodness.
I would kill myself. Like, dude, you gotta talk like that's two hours. That's a work day, right? In which I'd probably lose money in on that, right? Because you think like, yeah, your first movie is probably gonna be like $10 to $12 for like the matinee showing, right? And our local theater doesn't open till 1.
Oh.
So it's like 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and that's if you can get all the showings in.
I feel like the late
order.
one would have to be the scariest one, either Passengers or Obsession.
Oh no, dude, I'm kind of hyped about He-Man.
Yeah.
Skeletor, he looks great.
Oh no, I'm saying you could definitely.
Yeah, I know.
But okay, so 3 guesses. You're not doing like true crime stuff, right? Because I would have said stuff like, what is it? Was it Cheryl Manson?
Charles Manson?
Sorry, Charles Manson.
Cheryl Manson was his sister.
Oh, okay, Charles Manson.
I don't
right?
know if he actually had a sister. Yeah, that's Charles Manson. Yeah,
sorry.
the Manson family.
Yeah, I mean, like, you were doing the, what was it? They did it in the Amazon forest or something like that?
You're thinking of Jonestown.
Jonestown, yeah. Because that was at the, like, right there at the tip of the the border to South America, right?
No, that was in South America.
Oh, that's in South America?
Yeah, no, he flew a bunch of people down to South America and had them drink a bunch of Flavor Aid laced with rat poison.
Yeah, I know
Killed them
that
all.
part. I
Yeah.
just thought it was still in North America, though.
No, he started in North America, but then when the government went after him, he took all his cult down to South America to build a heaven.
Oh, okay. And then there was another one that was the Amityville that we did already.
Yeah, we've done Amityville.
That one we've already done.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I'm thinking, but like I'm asking too. Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and ask this. First guess: is this based off of a true crime happening? True crime event? And by this, I mean it's not like demonic or anything. I mean, sure, you might say the person is demonic in nature, but like this is recorded. Like police were there, they got him, or either it was a mass suicide. Stuff like you know what I'm trying to say.
I'll say this: people died.
Yes,
It is documented,
okay. I figured that.
but it's not the way I think you're thinking.
Not like Jonestown.
Strider, come over here. You're gonna kill Ann.
I took medicine too beforehand. Okay, so
Good boy.
it's not like Jonestown. It's
Not like Jonestown.
Not like Jonestown.
Oh, come on, dude.
Okay, people died. Okay, was this recorded in the U.S.?
Yes.
Okay, is the event named after the? Is there a main suspect? No, it's not like Jonestown. Oh, it's not. I hate that it's like a true crime, but it's not like how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's not like a worshipful, like cultist, all that stuff. I can't think of anything. Yeah, this is actually.
You got one more guess.
I do have one more guess, but I don't think that guess is going to help me. I mean, I was going to ask, like, does the event go off of the name of the main suspect, like or if not, if you said no, then I was going to think, oh, it's based off of the place. That's my.
Yeah, it's based off of the place. Yeah.
Okay, so it's based off of the place. Then
and I'll say this: I'm even looking more so for the name of the place than rather than.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm
like an event.
just gonna throw something out there.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be something kind of crazy. I'm gonna say Alcatraz.
Ooh, that would be a good one, but no.
Yeah.
But you're kind of thinking in the right vein.
I was thinking of Alcatraz, like prisoners maybe, or
People
like
died,
just people dying, you know.
But it's documented. But yeah, you are.
Another one would probably be like a mining incident, maybe. I was thinking.
You are closer than you think with Alcatraz.
All right.
All right, you ready? This story is called Until You Jump. Okay. The locals simply called it the Tower. It stood on a lonely hill miles outside a forgotten town, surrounded by dead pines and rustic fences swallowed up by weeds. Once, decades ago, it had belonged to a crumbling psychiatric retreat tucked deeper in the woods. The patients were gone now, so were the doctors. Fire had eaten most of the buildings long ago, but the tower remained. A narrow concrete structure with no windows except at the top. People say the patients used to climb it during storms. People said some of them even jumped. Evan Mercer didn't believe any of that. He was 28, a freelance photographer obsessed with abandoned places and internet legends. The tower had become popular online after grainy videos surfaced showing strange shadows from the top platform. Some claimed they heard whisperings on the records, others swore they saw figures standing at the edge before vanishing frame by frame. Evan wanted photos. Nothing more. But by the time he reached the hill, the sky had turned bruised purple with evening clouds. The tower rose from the trees like a gravestone. The iron door at its base hung slightly open. Inside smelled like wet concrete and old mildew. His flashlight cut across the spiraling stairs, stained dark with age. Strange scratches covered the walls. Not graffiti, deeper than that. Jagged lines carved by something frantic. Near the top, Evan found words etched repeatedly into the concrete. Don't fall asleep. He laughed nervously and snapped pictures. At the top platform, cold wind whipped against him hard enough to make him stagger. The forest stretched endlessly below, black and empty. Then he noticed something strange. The railing on one side was bent outward. not inward, like someone had climbed over willingly. A sudden headache stabbed behind his eyes, and he turned, and he saw a woman standing at the far corner of the platform, a white hospital gown, bare feet, long dark hair billowing across her face. Evan jumped backward so hard he nearly slipped. Jesus! The woman lifted her head. Her face was wrong, not rotten or bloody, just stretched, as if gravity had been pulling on her features for years. Her eyes bulged slightly downward and her jaw hung low, and she smiled. The wind stopped. The forest below became completely silent. Then she whispered, "Do you dream of falling too?" Evan blinked, and she was gone. He ran down the stairs so fast he scraped his shoulder bloody against the concrete walls. By the time he reached his car, rain had started hammering the windshield. He told himself it was stress, isolation, too many ghost stories. But that night, the dreams began. At first, they were simple. He stood atop the tower while fog swallowed the woods below. Something unseen whispered behind him. Every dream ended the same way, his feet leaving the ledge, the sickening drop, then impact. He always woke before hitting the ground. After 3 nights, the dream changed. Now he could feel the fall, his stomach floating upward, the rush of icy air, bones exploding on impact. He'd wake screaming, tangled in sweat-soaked sheets. Sleep became impossible. Whenever he closed his eyes, he saw that woman standing at the edge, waiting. His apartment began changing too. Wet footprints appeared across the floor at night. He heard footsteps circling his bed. Sometimes he woke to find himself standing in the hallway with no memory leaving the mattress. Then came the whispers, soft inside his head. "You already jumped. You just don't remember. You belong at the bottom." Evan stopped answering calls, stopped eating. Dark circles hollowed his face. Every mirror seemed to show movement behind him. One night he awoke, unable to breathe. The woman was standing over his bed. Not a dream, not sleep paralysis. He could smell damp earth and stagnant water rolling off of her. Her head tilted unnaturally. Then she climbed onto his chest. Her weight was impossible, like concrete crushing his ribs. She lowered her mouth to his ear and whispered, "You left me alone up there." Suddenly, Evan saw flashes that weren't his own. Patients screaming, orderlies dragging bodies, a storm. The woman climbing the tower while the voices below laughed. Then, hands pushing her, the fall, the crack of her spine against the rocks. Her terror, her rage. Evan screamed and the vision vanished. But afterward, he knew something horrible. She wasn't haunting the tower, she was trapped there. And now, she was trapped inside him too. The next morning, dirt covered Evan's shoes. His car keys were missing. Outside his apartment, his car engine ticked softly, still warm. He checked the GPS on his phone. A route history glowed on the screen. To the tower, 2:13 a.m. He had driven there in his sleep. The nightmares worsened after that. Every dream lasted longer. Every fall felt more real. Until eventually the dreams were no longer ended before impact. He felt everything. His legs shattering, teeth breaking, the wet choking sound afterwards. Each time standing over his own broken body was that woman, smiling. Evan tried staying awake for days at a time. It didn't matter. The dreams came anyway, micro-sleeps, hallucinations. He began seeing the tower everywhere. At the end of hallways, reflecting in television screens, standing impossibly far away outside of his apartment window. One evening, he found mud and pine needles across his kitchen floor leading to his bedroom. At the end of the trail, written on the wall, dripping in black water, "Come back." That night, exhaustion finally consumed him, and he dreamed he was climbing the tower stairs again. Only this time, he could feel the concrete beneath his hands. He could smell the rain. He could hear the wind screaming outside. The woman waited at the top. "You know what happens next," she said softly. Evan shook his head, crying, "This isn't real." Her smile widened, then she pointed downward. Evan looked over the edge and saw his own body standing at the bottom of the tower, looking up. His eyes opened. The rain hammered his face. The wind roared around him, concrete beneath his feet. The tower, real. He was standing on the top platform, barefoot, miles from home. The woman stood beside him, no longer distorted. Now, she simply looked sad. "You stayed with me too long," she whispered. Evan backed away from the ledge, trembling. "I don't want to die. You already decided." The whispers returned all around him. Jump, jump, jump. His body moved without permission. One foot onto the railing, then the other. The forest spun below. Evan screamed for help, but only the wind answered. The woman touched his shoulder gently, and for one brief moment he felt what she had felt that night decades ago. The certainty that someone unseen had pushed her. His foot slipped. The world vanished beneath him. As he fell, he saw the tower above growing smaller against the storm clouds, and standing at the ledge, not one ghost, but dozens, silently watching him, waiting for the next person to climb the stairs.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was a nightmare one.
We need to start putting warnings before the stories now.
Oh, okay.
Like,
warning, graphic material. Not for kids.
Yeah. Jeez Louise. No, I've got no place. I tried to listen intently this time. Like, I was like heavily listening to see if there was like a place. I mean, of course, an asylum, like maybe an abandoned asylum, but like there's so many out there that I actually cannot pinpoint the exact one.
Okay.
The only key factor is probably a tower of sorts. Nothing comes to mind.
There's a very popular horror podcast called Scared to Death that has done something on this before.
Yeah, and I legit cannot remember it.
All right. This tower is known as Retreat Tower. Built between 1887 and 1892, the 65-foot stone structure was constructed by patients of the Vermont Asylum for the Insane, now known as the Brattleboro Retreat. Doctors at the time believed that rigorous physical labor, like stonemasonry and beating rocks, had therapeutic properties to cure the mental ailments.
Sure.
That's what they thought.
That's what they
thought. They had a couple doctors that were like, you know what these folks need? Instead of electroshock therapy and lobotomies, we need to get them outside. Put them up reality, on the hill, have them build a 65-foot stone tower.
Yeah. Reality, though, I heard two things helped the most. Was nicotine and marijuana helped a lot.
Oh, so you're saying that physical labor didn't help the mentally insane?
Well, from what happened there, I can only assume no.
We're going to get into that. Okay. So I specifically looked at this because of, one, the sheer amount of hiking trails that lead up to this tower. How many pictures of it there are.
Right.
But the stories, the haunting stories, there is a leaping apparition. The most persistent ghost story is of an entity that appears at the top of the tower and leaps off only to completely vanish before it ever hits the ground. Whispers in the wind, visitors and hikers of the surrounding retreat trails report hearing faint, disembodied whispers when the wind blows through the trees in the tower's 4 windows. And shadow figures, the adjacent historical cemetery, which features many unmarked or unnumbered graves of former patients, is also a hotbed for reports of fleeting shadowy figures seen around the corner of the eye, or seen out of the corner of the eye. So, you have a tower that people that were deemed insane built.
Yes.
You have a cemetery there. Absolutely. And then you also have the asylum ground somewhere close.
So wait, patients had access to that tower?
Yes.
That's the craziest thing to me.
Now, you can't go up the tower anymore. They've barred it shut, like big iron doors, like it's locked up tight.
Okay.
But I did get on to a Facebook group of people that were kind of like questioning what was going on out there and like all this kind of stuff. There are a couple abandoned buildings still out there that you can access. One of them, the people said it was like the ice house or something like that, which basically it was kind of sunken down into the ground, and it was a cooler, like concrete floor to store ice, like just to store ice, like usable ice for like drinks and stuff.
Okay. Sure.
But it has these crazy catwalks that the people would like walk on to get the ice, and then everybody's like, "Oh no, that was just like the pit," and like that's what the doctors would walk on. Like they would walk on the catwalks, and I was like, "That if that's true, that's That's awful, and I hate it.
No, that truly does make sense. I mean, how back then those asylums were, or just storing bodies to test on later.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's the only biggest thing to have that big of a space for ice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So, June 1st of 1923, almost a year to the day of filming, right? Or almost the anniversary of the filming.
Oh.
It's May 31st. June 1st is tomorrow. In 1923, the strange occurrences became less mundane when a body was found near the tower. Carl W. Dodge was a lead cello player in the New York Metropolitan Opera House. He was found with a self-inflicted gunshot wound to his right temple. Gunfire was a common occurrence around the tower, hunting. The next year, the Reformer reported on the careless shootings by local youths by the tower. While the juveniles were shooting their rifles all over town, the tower was a favorited rendezvous for the young men. It's also where they shot a dog owned by a retreat doctor in the leg. So, 1920s, there's a guy who committed suicide at the tower.
Is this a singular tower?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a singular tower.
It's a singular circular tower that just jets up out of the fucking woods.
What purpose did it serve? Like a lookout?
It was for them to go build. That was it.
I'm just saying, like,
there's no like we're using it for sightseeing or none of that.
It was just a therapeutic thing that they thought would help them.
We're gonna have you go out here and bust these rocks down. We're gonna do stone masonry. We're gonna build a tower, and it's gonna help you guys
for reasons we don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
These official incidents gave the retreat a reason to break up the entrance to the tower in 1938. The entrance was officially closed and supposedly prevented children from being injured in the tower. The unofficial reason for the retreat tower's closure is because patients would allegedly jump to their deaths when they got to the top. While the retreat keeps the actual number of these deaths close to the vest, the ghosts refuse to be ignored. People who visit the tower have reported an eerie and unsettling feeling when nearing the structure. The dark energy is complemented by the ghost of a patient jumping from the top of the tower, but never making it to the ground, or so the story goes.
Yeah,
It seems to me like tragedy struck this place, and it is a hotbed for tragedy.
No, absolutely. You got people who are like, especially like if you'd say schizophrenic people or whatever, like especially that or depression, all that stuff, especially schizophrenic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're hearing voices, and the biggest thing would be like jump, jump, jump. Like that's
Funny enough, one of our mutual friends at work, I was talking to him the other day, and he was telling me about his wife got on some new medicine and how like excited she was that she stopped seeing like shadow people and stopped hearing voices. And she was telling her coworker this, and she was like, "Honey, you're schizophrenic." And she's like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "For real, you are." And then they started drawing the dots, and like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because like you would have sometimes too. You'll have dogs, like help dogs, and like, hey, like meet, or like the dog is trained to greet people, and you would just point at like, hey, greet, and if it doesn't go greet, then that's like that's not a real person. I'm curious of like what people will see though. Is it like an actual person, or is it just a silhouette?
I'm going to show you a couple pictures of the tower, okay, and we can just put them up on the screen. It's literally just a singular stone.
It's
terrifying, right?
Medieval tower for like an archer to stand on top.
But look how high it sticks up out of the trees.
That is a legit tower from Elden Ring. I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
That looks like one of the magic towers that you would go up to get one of the staffs.
And here's the other thing too. In this picture, if you zoom in, there's like legit graffiti at the top.
Yeah, I know. That legitimately, that looks like just why did they make them build a medieval tower just for no reason?
I don't know.
I don't know why they would think
I don't
some
know.
of the best science. You know what? I think anybody could have been a scientist back in the day.
See, that's the thing that gets me though, is like,
Yeah.
imagine like seeing it from a distance, and you just see like what looks to be like a silhouette of a person just getting up on the ledge and just, holy fuck.
Oh, that. I mean, that, or it could
Like,
be a lot of
am I
murders.
running into the woods to try to find where this person just died? Like, what's going on?
I mean, that's also a good place. Like, a lot of murders probably happen. Pushed off the edge, like, oh no, they jumped.
Yeah.
Like,
well, the entrance is supposedly bricked up, but I don't think that stops people.
I mean, when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
And again, who says you can't climb the outside of it?
I mean, a grappling hook might go a far way.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay.
Yeah. So, if you believe it, if you don't, it seems like there's ghosts at Retreat Tower. But that's kind of the other thing too, is there's been like, from
there seems to be a lot of tragedy around it.
From internet chat boards and everything else, that's the whole thing. Is like multiple people say that they've seen the same thing of the person jumping, of the silhouette of the person jumping.
Yeah.
Which would be even worse if you were to watch, like if we were to go and that happens, but it's an actual person and they just like break through the trees and just right in front of us, like, oh fuck, like.
Oh gosh.
But
or you think it's just like one of the, oh, that was a crazy apparition, and then you look on the news and it's like
yeah.
I was like, oh crap, that was an actual person.
Yeah. Local depressed person. All right. So pop culture. The 65-foot stone structure built in the 80s by patients, not been heavily featured as a primary setting in mainstream media. Okay. Though it has gained reputation in local folklore and is explored in some podcasts. There are 2 movies that are loosely associated, one a little bit more stronger, but 2 movies that are associated with the Battleboro Retreat Asylum. One, the one that's more closely related, was Sucker Punch from 2011. In this film, the fictional mental institution Lennox House is portrayed as being located in Battleboro, Vermont, not indirectly at the real-world Battleboro Tree Grounds. Have you never seen that one?
I probably have.
They lock the women up, and then they to like escape the reality. It's like them fighting like giant samurai monsters, and it's like gun-toady and like. Yeah, it's
yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
The little blonde girl.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah.
So that movie, like they're at this asylum, is what it's supposed to be.
Okay. See, I've always wondered what the name of that movie was before.
Yeah,
I was like,
Sucker
dude,
Punch.
what? I've been trying to look for that.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna rewatch it because just to see what it's.
Yeah.
Again.
I need to go back and actually rewatch it. I think I've only ever watched it once.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the other one is Shutter Island. It's the one with DiCaprio in it.
Yeah.
So in that one, he goes to an asylum. This one's more located in like an island, but like around the Battleboro retreat, there is like a body of water.
Yeah.
And I think there's some associated points of like the lighthouse and the tower, and like there's a lot of similarities that you can kind of overlay and kind of get to this point.
What was it like? The ending was like 42 patients. Like, what do you mean 42? We only counted 41. It's like, no, there's 42.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're the 42.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah. You don't know if he is insane or if he's not insane.
I'll be real. I actually only seen that clip. I didn't see the full movie.
Oh, I watched the movie in theaters.
Yeah. I only watched that clip of it.
All right. Scenario-wise, there's not really one that I could really come up with for like a choose your own adventure for this one though. Okay. To a point, it's like you ended up in the insane asylum and they tell you to go to the top of this tower. Like, what do you do? So my thought process came up with the idea of, hey man, we took a trip, a boys trip, right?
Yeah.
We go there. We're all having fun.
Okay.
We're doing some like primitive ass stealth camping, right?
Yeah.
Like we're not supposed to be camping there, so it's kind of hush hush. We don't want people to know we're there.
Yeah.
And out of like the 4 of us that go, you start hearing whispers. Now you know our friends are little pranksters now. What would you do?
I'm jumping. I'm gonna show you guys to not prank me ever again. I'd probably do it out of ego-ness, like
I got the last laugh.
Yeah.
Like, what is he talking about? Hey, where are you going? Oh my God. Turn his head into chorizo.
So if I start hearing like voices,
Yeah.
I'll be real.
Just like
Dude, I see, it's so hard to like put myself in the shoes of someone who actually hears voices.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, because I would think, oh no, I've got the willpower to like shut them off.
I would be like,
yeah,
I'd be out there going crazy in the woods.
It's so hard because I don't know how they actually like, how they are or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the way that I grew up, that it's like, I feel like I'm less tempted from other stuff, you know, like being an alcoholic, being addicted, you know, addiction.
Yeah.
For anything, I just feel like I can handle it.
Hold on now.
No,
What? Hold on. Back it up.
What do you mean?
Back it up. Hold on. We're gonna talk about this addiction thing.
What
though.
addiction? What addiction?
Sir,
Yeah.
did you not play the game League of Legends today?
Yes.
How many accounts on League do you have?
I have three accounts. 3 accounts.
Is that not a little addicted?
That's not addiction. I made these accounts when it was only League of Legends that I had.
Addicted.
It was the only game I played and had.
Addicted.
Sure.
If any of your friends are addicted to League of Legends, please call the Addiction Help Hotline.
Anywho, I have that mentality that I feel like based off of how I was grew up, how I was raised and everything, to just like handle whatever it is, especially and so it translates to like how maybe what it would be like to be schizophrenic in terms of just hearing voices, seeing things. Oh, I every moment I would probably pee myself. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what the fuck is he asking? All right, whatever. Yeah. No, I mean if you have the willpower to kind of be like, I'm hearing something.
That's the thing, though. I don't want to say that because I don't know how it is to hear voices.
So we're gonna add another layer to this cake, okay?
Okay.
You start hearing voices, and then you start seeing shadow people.
I immediately am telling all of you guys that either we leave or I'm leaving. I do not care.
Okay, here's the deal though.
Yeah.
We all agree to leave, okay? We know we're there illegally. None of us are hearing anything or seeing anything, but we say, hey, we're gonna break into the tower and go to the top.
I say you guys have a grand old time. I'm gonna be the dumbass in the horror movie to be like, you know what? I'm gonna go off on my own and go to the car, right? And you guys are gonna get to the tower, and then you're gonna hear the horn, like just
me. And you're gonna tell on us?
No, the horn's gonna go, and you're like, what the? You go to the car, all the doors are open. It's just the horn.
We're not doing the passenger thing. God, dude, that trailer scared the teetotal shit out of me. Have you seen it? The trailer for it?
I've seen where he keeps passing by. I think that part of the trailer.
Oh my god, yeah. The theatrical part of that, the theatrical trailer was just like, God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, but I feel like I would set myself up as like a cliche horror movie. As I'm like turning back to walk back, I'm like, wait, this is such a cliche thing. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stick with the group. I'm not gonna be like, let's split up, gang, and then just die off. I'm not. No.
I feel like you would get to the car and you'd like get in it and be like, okay, I'm safe. And then you'd look in the mirror and there's just like a shadow person behind you, just like reaching for you. And he just like puppets you.
No. I wouldn't even get to the car.
Oh.
I would turn around and like, all right, fine, I'll go with you guys. Like, there's no shot I'm gonna do the let's split up, gang. Like that's just not.
So now here's the thing, though. Here's the thing.
Yeah, what's up?
We're boys, all right? We're pretty close, right? We do all our birthdays together, all our family events.
I get that, and
I see you minimum 6 times a week, right?
Less now.
We are on a gym membership together. Okay, brother. If you looked at me and said, "Tyler, I'm hearing voices and seeing shadow people," motherfucker, like, get in the car, let's go. Like, I'm out. Like, you tell me that, I'm gone.
Oh yeah.
Like, I am pedal to the metal out of there.
If there's one thing too, is like, I hate being the buzzkill of like the group, but if it's like getting to the pressing matter, like of where I'm dead set on like being the buzzkill, then you definitely know something's wrong with me.
Say, yeah, you're pretty down for anything. But
I'm like, no, we're leaving. Like we gotta go. Either I'm leaving with the car, or
we're leaving with the car.
Like, there's no shot I'm staying here. I'm taking the keys. If I have to fight you for them, I will. I'm leaving. Like, that's how dead, like, scared I would be.
Yeah. I mean, like, for real though, if like, I think the only person that, like, in terms of our little haunted espionage group that we've done 1 or 2 things with, like, if Andrew looked at me and was like, I'm hearing things, I'd be like, okay. You know what I mean?
Oh gosh, it's so hard with people. Yeah, I
feel like even with Cody, I'd be like, all right, dude, like, whatever. I don't know. I guess it would kind of depend on their body language too. Because they're like pale white and like wild eye, like I'm hearing and seeing things.
You know what's
like,
crazy?
We gotta go.
I think with the voices and the whispers, I think I wouldn't even tell you guys, like, because I'd be like, nah, I didn't hear that. Like, I'd be dismissive until it gets to like, okay, that wasn't my voice.
Yeah.
You know, I think it would be.
Could you imagine? But could you imagine they're just like, they're all just racist ghosts?
Yeah, I'd be mad.
They're just saying slurs, but they're like the 1800s to the like early 1900s slurs, so you don't necessarily know what they mean.
One got away.
Yeah. We all start hearing them when they start, the caramel colored one. Like,
what the?
No, we all kind of look like, oh. Until one like whispers like Bush did 9/11. It's like, oh no.
I saw a reel doing that where it's like the voices are acting up again, but then one of them starts giving financial advice, and you're like, you're not using your portfolio correctly. It's like,
you should download Rocket Money.
Yeah,
that's what they are. They're all ads.
Oh my gosh! Welcome to the 30. Welcome to free Spotify music.
All the ghosts are just ads playing in her head. You're just out there in the woods, like, guys, did you know the Nissan Altima's on sale again? Like, it's Happy Honda days. Like,
guys, we gotta go. Cracker Barrel's doing a 50% off.
Yeah. Temu. You can shop like a billionaire. Oh, that would be hilarious. God. All right. You ready for this movie idea?
Yeah.
All right. You got one?
Believe it or not, I feel like...
All right. You got one, though.
Yeah, I think I do.
Welcome to the Monster Movie Maker moment, where we're going to talk about Retreat Tower of Battleboro Retreat in Vermont. Almost insane asylum. Context here.
Yeah.
All right, what's your idea?
Okay, so I kind of wanted to go off of what we were like, kind of saying with the what would you do and kind of scenario thing, and gosh, my allergies are now. You know, so I wanted to go off of the spirit of Battle Reach or Battleboro Retreat Tower. That the spirits or whatever, like you said, that you do camping there. It's a group of friends, but it's picking one at a time. Like it's getting one person at a time, going like, hey, whispers, blah 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 blah, seeing shadow figures, and I think it starts ramping up as closer as you get to the tower, and whatever. And I think the first death of it is being like, hey, let's go to the tower. And you got that one guy who's like, who's not telling anybody. He's just for like you're screaming at the movie like, dude, just say something.
Say something. Your friends are gonna
and
die.
And he's not saying anything about like what he's seeing, what he's getting talked about, like his. And they go up to the tower. They all are looking over, and he's looking over, and he's shaking because he's like jump, like it's getting louder and louder and louder and louder until he looks
progressively
behind.
Getting more aggressive.
And as he turns to like leave to go down, it's like a disfigured lady or whatever, or guy or whoever,
doctor.
And then he just like turns around and like or just falls, and the group's like, what the? And so they go, and it's like, and you got that one a-hole who's like, we got to cover it up. Like, they're going to think it's us.
Oh, they're going to think we brought him up here and killed him.
Yeah, it's like, because
we didn't like his girlfriend.
It's like, they're going to think we did it, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, we got to call it in. It's like, no, shut up. Like, we got to cover it up. We got to blah, 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 blah. And then it like goes to another person. Whispers, all that stuff. It's like, guys, like, did you guys hear that? It's like, no, we didn't hear anything, blah, blah, blah. And they go to carry it off. And I guess these people would die. Like, their deaths would be each different, maybe. One of them, I want to say, like, after it gets crazy, like, because they each, like, now they got to go search for one of them. Like, one of them walks off because of the voices. And like, okay, we got to go search for them. And now, when a different person hears it, you already know the other person's dead, right? So you kind of get like, like I said, it's going to one person at a time. So they're picking them off one at a time, and it's like, guys, I'm starting to hear things. Like, I'm going to go back to the car. Like, I can't do this. This is too scary. We got to go. Goes off to the car because, but they're like, okay, but we're going to continue searching. So, oh my gosh, dude. The lady goes to the car. And then, like, of course, she's gonna die, right? Maybe she sees something in the back. It's like the shadow person. Like, she's trying to get cell service, right? Sees the shadow people. Maybe it leads. I want to say that this is the way to beat it. Is like, you have to just not, because what is happening is like they're making them basically commit unaliving themselves, you know? So the way to do it is for a full day, full night of hearing the voices and seeing the people, and it's as it gains intensity on the next sunrise is when it stops, right? And then after that, it's done, right? So it's like a trial almost. And
I got a twist on this. Okay. So instead of it being a trial, right? The first death, when the guy turns around and sees the person and it pushes them, it's a doctor, right? So then what it is the patient, the ghosts of the patients in unmarked graves trying to get people to listen to them to then like find and put their bodies to rest because they're just like buried in shallow graves on the ground somewhere, right? But what's happening is the evil entity that is this doctor is injecting himself in and turning. So it's like they'll hear whispers and like like kind of like I'm hearing whispers, but I can't make out what it is. But all the evil acts this one doctor kind of carried out kind of permeate, and like he's trapped there too. And the only way he thinks that he's getting out is by finishing the work he was set out to do. So as people come to the tower and onto the grounds, he's using his influence, his otherworldly influence to basically hurt themselves. So like you get to the woman in the car, right? And the doctor's the shadow person she's seeing, right? And from her perspective, it's the shadow person giving her like an ice pick lobotomy. But in reality, it's herself giving her one. So like car seats lean back, like she's got like whatever tool screwdriver in, and she's doing it to herself, like the bam, bam, pow, and it breaks, and she's scrambling her brain and dying. but like in her mental state, she's seeing him do it. Like she's restrained on a table and he's doing it to her, and then she's just like, it's just her carrying out its action, the doctor's action.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then finally, I think what your end goal is the remaining two people or the remaining person finds the unmarked graves, right? And then the good spirits are released in order to combat the bad. And then you kind of have like that spiritual good versus evil knockdown slug out for a second. Boom, 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 right?
Yeah,
and then they get to walk out of the woods.
Maybe even like some of them like dragging him down, like, to hell.
Yeah, you see like the manifestation of like the white light spirits and then the dark spirit, and then
I can even see that too.
But you could do such cool camera work with having the shadows like peeking behind trees and shit.
You know what's crazy? I really want to say that one of them is unaffected, only because they are actually schizophrenic themselves.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun.
So they take heavy medicine to kind of
counteract
it. They know, like, okay, I don't know if they have like maybe breathing techniques or like how to like calm themselves. So they like, okay, this is what you do. They
have some sort of coping mechanism.
Yes, they know how to cope with it. They're like, hey, this is what you do. Like, calm down.
Yep.
Stop. Breathe. And then like,
oh my God, I'm not trying to be this way. Like going back to the car, like the ice pick lobotomy could happen anywhere, right? That's just a screwdriver.
I just feel like that one should be like,
no, the fucking electroshock therapy, where the person like pulls the cables out of the car, like the terminal cables, and then uses the car battery and just like sticks.
Oh, that could be one where they go back to the car and he sees the girl. And it's like, and then it's like, oh, it falls down, and then he like gets up and he turns around and it's the doctor.
Yep.
And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
He grabs him, and then it's like he's shocking him, but in reality,
he's doing
it to himself, and shocking him, and it's like, oh, so
yeah, that would be a very like mind fucky, like twisty,
absolutely.
Because you could even play it to where you watch kind of almost how like Weapons did it, where it was like character A and like their reality what happens, and character B and their reality what happens, character C and what their reality what happens.
And kind of like it makes it weird because like the person who's schizophrenic is unaffected by what's happening, but is seeing all their friends just doing these things to themselves,
like horrific things to themselves. Yeah,
that even they start thinking like, this is a schizophrenic attack.
Episode. Yeah.
Like, this is an episode because there's no way
like,
that this is
my
real.
medicine isn't working, something's wrong. Yeah. But that's the cool thing too, is because you could do like character A. So like say character A, Ethan, right? And it starts off, he starts hearing the voices, blah, blah, blah. They go to the top of the tower. He like turns around and sees like the ghost doctor, right?
Yeah.
Push him.
You know what would be a crazy twist is at the end of this. Is the person who was unaffected because they witnessed all their friends dead. The cops are like, what did you do? Like, so you just watch all of them just like really that mass suicide, and it's like, no. They get admitted to an asylum, like right? And the first doctor they see that
has the same name tag
is the same doctor.
Yeah, that'd be.
And terrible. It just like we're gonna have so much fun.
Well, that also turns into like the whole like, is it all in their head? Is it not in their head? Are they truly insane? Like, what is happening?
Or like, it skips and it goes to like, hey, we have a new doctor here. They're gonna help you out. And then Doctor blah 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 comes in, and it's that doctor. Yeah. And it's like way.
I really like the idea of doing it like character by character though, because you could do old boy jumping from the tower first death, right? And then back it up 10 minutes, start on character B, say Sarah. And Sarah is watching this guy, like, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then you see his death not from his perspective with the doctor. You just see him get to the edge of the tower and kind of look off and then turn back around and just go backwards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I just had a crazy like thought What if there's three reality? Character A, character B, and then the character C. Character C is us, like the audience. Our reality is seeing them like hurting themselves.
Yeah.
Right? Character A is, or character B is the doctor doing it to them, right? Character A is the schizophrenic person actually killing them.
Is doing it. Oh.
Like, it's a twist on like everything. So it's A, B, and C. So like in the movie, anything is real and nothing is happening.
It's kind of like the Schrodinger's box of movie.
It's like anything is happening while nothing is real.
Yeah, it's all happening, but none of it's real.
It's just a mind fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It would be.
I was about to say. I mean, you could layer this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
So twisty, and then, but also have it like, I hate to say, almost elegantly simple, because like, there's three. Yeah, you're seeing three realities. You're having this happen. You're having this person explain that this is happening in this way, and you have this person doing.
But you don't
things.
realize. Everybody's thinking, okay, it's just two realities, right? It's the audience person POV, and then it's their POV, right?
Yeah.
But then it's at the end when the doctor comes in, and it's like, so why did you kill all? Like, Stacey, you killed all of them. It's like, no. They blah 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 blah.
Yeah. You did it.
They were yelling out doctors or something. I was like, no, you killed them.
Yeah.
The way that they went out is like, it's like, then why do we have this recording of you?
Yeah.
It's like a phone or one of like it's her phone or whatever, or she was recording the entire time. Because
you could have.
And she pushed him off.
Gave her friend the lobotomy, did the electroshock therapy on one of their friends. In their reality, it's the doctor doing it to them. In her reality, it's them. In our reality, it's them doing it to themselves. In her reality, it's the doctor doing it to them, and then in their reality, it's her doing it to them. Right? Is that the layer?
So like, I would say in their reality.
In the victim's reality,
I guess they would see that it's her, right? Of course.
Now, but here's the thing too, though, right? She could be drugging them.
She didn't want to take the medicine anymore. She didn't want to take the medicine anymore, and they asked her like, "Hey, did you take the medicine?" Yep, it's all gone. Like I ran out.
Yeah, she's
like,
just been lacing her friends with drugs.
I took the last one,
but
she put it in the food, whatever they had, and so they start seeing. But it's the doctor, but it's actually her. To her, because she didn't take the medicine. Well, she's acting up.
And the doctors,
she sees that it's like they're doing it to themselves. She's freaking out, right? She doesn't know what's happening. And then
I almost like it in the realm of she's the one that sees the doctor doing it to them, right?
I was almost thinking like they see the doctor doing it to themselves. We see that they're doing it to themselves. No doctor, no her. That we think it's just them. And then she sees that they're doing it to themselves as well.
See, I almost like you almost have like a triangle, right? So from the
it's so hard to
So I think what we do.
Dude, I'm like messing myself up.
Fucking yourself up. So I think what we do. All right, hear me out. You have the schizophrenic patient and the doctor relationship. He's feeding her pills to keep her sane. She doesn't like him because of whatever emotional trauma, or maybe there was physical trauma there or something that she's like, I don't like him. I'm not doing anything that he's telling me to do anymore. And he could be a fucking creep, and I'm okay with that. He could be disgusting, like he could be like S8 or whatever, right? Yeah. So then when she sees her friends dying, she's seeing him do it to her or to her friends, right? So she, in her reality, she's off her meds and she sees this doctor like murdering her friends. In her friend's reality, right? In her friend's reality, you almost have to have it them seeing her, and then from us, it's we see it them doing it to themselves, but her saying it's the ghost doctor, right?
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
can see that it's like, oh, there's two POVs. We
Yeah.
think it's two POVs.
Yeah,
So the
'cause
audience sees both, right?
Yeah, the audience
So
is seeing the
we don't
ghost.
see the
We're
third
seeing-
until the end.
Yeah, we're seeing her see the ghost doctor doing it to them doing it to themselves, and then at the end we meet the doctor, and then we figure out, why did you do this to your friends? And we see the phone POV of her attacking her friends.
Yeah. I would
But
even
then
say that each of them had a GoPro,
Yeah.
like for the adventure.
I hate to say, man, like you could do like security footage. You could do
Well,
you know,
out
like,
in this, like maybe in this, the camping, maybe
well,
even.
that's kind of the whole thing, though, is like it's on the grounds of Battleboro.
Yeah, that's
So
where I
it's
was like, okay, do we want to keep it like, okay, I would say it's GoPro found footage at the end, towards the end, where the doctor is explaining, like,
Yep.
you are covering up your trauma.
Yep.
This is what happened.
Yep.
Like, Stacy, we need to get you.
Oh my God! And then he could be just like gaslighting her and like just feeding her a fucking medicine cocktail, when in reality it was actually him.
Like, it wasn't. None of it was a schizophrenic episode. It was actually him killing them all.
He dosed her down to make her think that she was having an episode, and he was actually out there just murdering her friends and like doing all these horrific things to them. And then that's when you go to the ice house, and her friends are just like in there being preserved like pieces of meat.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You could almost get into like that kind of like, what do they call it? It's not it's like Stockholm Syndrome, but not. But you know, yeah, Stockholm Syndrome, where like people who are kidnapped, and then they're like held captive. They end up falling in love with their captor.
Yeah.
It's like you could even have it like that, like, oh well, you know, he's taking care of me, blah 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 blah. You know, you could have these like kind of insane twisting moments where it's like, yeah, we just find out that at the end the doctor's a complete monster.
I think this movie needs to be a movie with a twist on a twist.
Yeah.
With a twist.
Or
that's a twist.
Here we go, right? You have the twist. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
All the different POVs, the realities, right? We get to the end, right? We shoot 3 separate endings.
Oh gosh.
So you have the one where the doctor's a monster, the one where she had a schizophrenic episode and killed her, and then one where it was something actually paranormal.
Oh goodness. Yeah. That would be an insane.
And then depending on where you watch it.
No, I was gonna say, like, this would be like such a crazy experiment of, like, we don't tell anybody that there's different endings. We say, hey, it's just one ending, guys. We don't know what you're talking about.
It's free on Patreon. It's free on YouTube. It's free over here. And depending on where you watch it, you get a different twist ending.
And we're gonna say, like, guys, there's only one ending.
And then we just gaslight the internet.
Yeah, it's like, there's only one ending.
No, I went to Patreon and YouTube, and I watched both of them.
And then, like, periodically would switch it. Start switching them going back and forth. It's like, guys, we only filmed one. And but, like, there's an argument, and, like, Reddit is like, no, there is only one.
We would just mind fuck an entire generation of people into being like, reality is a construct. I don't understand. It's the Mandela effect. I remember seeing him, the doctor, being the monster, but now it's the girl.
Well, I can even see, like, on, like, if it plays in theaters, right?
Yep.
First night, that ending.
Oh my.
Second night, it's a different ending.
Oh my God.
Third night,
people would be going to fist fights over this.
Like, it would be like, guys, there's, like, that ending was insane. Like, the paranormal activity is like, what? No.
What are you talking about?
She was a killer.
The girl got off her meds and killed everybody.
What the fuck are you on?
People just fist fighting in the street, pissed off because we gaslit them all into believing.
No, the dress is gold.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go right back to that.
Yeah, it's like, no, it's black and blue.
Yeah.
But I think that would be such a sick idea to do. It's like different endings, but never tell anybody it has different endings.
Oh my God. And it would be so cool to take it to like indie film festivals and stuff like that, like the little horror spots, and just like show one there, put it on YouTube for like a limited time, put one over here for a limited time, and just like recirculate.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be fucking sick. We need money. We need money to fund these ideas because I feel like that would be a fun movie to make.
That would be a fun one. I mean, you could make it'd be a hard budget one, but like.
I don't even see, but that's the thing. I don't even think it would be like a hard pressed budget movie. Strider, get down. Get down. Get off my desk. I don't think it would be that hard of a budget. I think you could probably get away with doing so much with minimal lighting and lighting effects. Your biggest thing is going to have somebody like the doctor being a ghost, right? And your schizophrenic person are gonna have to be your two crazy actors. And then like your other 3 to 4 are just kind of like, they need to be good actors, but they're not. They can kind of be throwaway actors.
I would even say the first death one is okay, you're a minimal actor, like you're not that. I mean, you're not bad, but you're gonna die first. Like you're gonna be the first death. You don't need to do a lot.
Who would be the main girl? Because like she'd have to have final girl energy because in her reality she's believing that the doctor is killing them all, right?
Yeah.
So you'd have to or the spirit of the doctor is killing them all, or whatever the fuck she believes. It's like, who would have the final girl energy to like carry that,
to carry that and be like crazy and like to show the craziness while also being like, oh, I'm a final girl, like badass, like
to a point.
I don't know, but
that's a solid movie idea.
That is.
That's probably one of our better ones. That's a.
Yeah, it is. He's starting to get fleshed out.
That was a thick, girthy one.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure that's it.
My brain feels like just thinking about it.
Well, if you guys enjoyed this Ghosts and Ghouls podcast, please go ahead and leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell for any notifications, as well as follow us on TikTok. And then if you guys are watching from the Monster Movie Maker moment, please watch the full podcast where we go over what happened at Retreat Tower or what it's about or the little short story that we got for it. As well as leave a like, subscribe. Once again, can't stress that enough. As well as links in the description. Like I said, we have to our Patreon, day early, uncut, blah blah blah, as well as a link to Buzzsprout, audio only to our podcast, or wherever you listen to
your podcasts.
So that's pretty much it.
Is it?
Yep, that's all I can think about. Yep. Ghosts and Ghouls.
Ghosts and Ghouls. Stay creepy.